Looks like all the single ladies are staying home as Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour, it is struggling to sell out.
And it's not selling in the States or in London. And so you're just kind of wondering, you know, A, what's going on? And B, is she going to end up like Justin Timberlake singing to 11,000 fans at the very end of his tour in a 60,000 seat arena?
50 Cent shared a headline from TMZ that got people talking. It said that Beyoncé's new Cowboy Carter tour isn't selling tickets like expected. The tour started in Los Angeles on Monday, but something surprising happened. Ticket prices dropped all the way down to $57. So now fans are wondering, why isn't the Beyhive getting ready to ride with her?
Beyonce's out of touch, okay? People are fighting for their lives, they're getting deported, they're losing their jobs. We have better things to do, Beyonce, than make you rich. And we're also in debt from your last concert. Can we just say that you just had?
Jay signed his contract. The big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking trophies, trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man.
So Beyonce jumped down on you.
She jumped down. Oh, she was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, come on, I'm talking to her. She jumped out, she was like, duh, duh, duh. And I'm like, wait, what is she doing?
We hear Beyoncé's new Cowboy Carter tour isn't doing so well at the start, and 50 isn't being nice about it at all. He's making fun of her because she can't fill all the seats at her shows.
Prices for Beyonce's highly anticipated Cowboy Carter tour are dropping like a lot. Just months ago, a fan could expect to spend up to $800 for a pre-sale ticket to the opening night in the tour in Los Angeles. But hours before the concert, tickets had dipped to as low as $57.
And that's not the only person 50 is calling out. He's also throwing shade at Jay-Z, saying Jay is using Beyonce's spotlight to stay out of the news. According to 50, Jay-Z might be trying to avoid being noticed because of rumors linking him to Diddy's situation.
So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades.
Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones, because of the position Beyonce's in.
Oh, wow.
With Diddy's court case coming very soon, everything is getting more and more exciting. The Cowboy Carter tour just started, but fans are already noticing some strange things. There are empty chairs, very cheap tickets, and Beyoncé looks like she doesn't want to be there. People are talking quietly that something isn't right, even though her biggest fans, the Beyhive, are trying hard to say everything is fine. But we can all see the truth. Social media is full of pictures showing unsold seats, empty VIP areas, and tickets for the top seats selling for only $20. That's not just bad, it's really worrying. Now here's where things get really interesting. 50 Cent just put up a secret message that seems to be about Beyoncé. He's throwing some serious shade. He's not just talking about her music anymore, he's saying there might be some big problems behind the scenes. People are saying the Carters, Beyoncé and Jay-Z, are trying to look perfect in public, but are really panicking in private. Why? Because Jay-Z's name has been mentioned in those crazy Diddy court cases. Now 50 Cent is calling out the Carters big time. He's saying Jay-Z is hiding behind Beyoncé while things get more serious. He's suggesting that the Cowboy Carter tour isn't doing well not because of the country music style, but because of all these secrets they might be hiding. A big celebrity news page called Pop Stuff shared videos from opening night on X, Twitter. The videos showed so much empty space in the front area, with whole sections looking completely empty. They wrote, Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour starts with an incredible amount of empty seats. The pit is vastly unsold and several seating sections look empty. The Ticketmaster website showed the show didn't even sell out by the time it started. Thousands of tickets were left unsold. And that's when 50 Cent couldn't help himself, again. He posted a screenshot of this news and wrote, "Getting real out here." He clearly thinks something fishy is happening behind the scenes, and he wants everyone to know it. Now people are saying it might not be all Beyoncé's fault. Word is that ticket resellers bought lots of seats thinking everyone would want them, but they made a big mistake. Someone told the Daily Mail that these resellers now have tons of tickets that nobody wants to buy. Back in February, when the Cowboy Carter tour was first announced, fans were already complaining about how expensive the tickets were. Some cost thousands of dollars. But just days before the show, you could find seats for as low as $20. That's a huge drop in price, and it's making people wonder what's really happening. Some fans think the problem is tour fatigue. They say Beyoncé might have started this tour too soon after her super successful Renaissance tour. And let's be honest, Cowboy Carter just doesn't seem to be as popular with her fans. The feeling is different. The energy is low, and the album isn't getting the same love that Renaissance did. But wait, there's a new theory going around that's even more dramatic. Some people think the real reason for the poor attendance might be connected to all the scandal about Beyoncé and Jay-Z's close friendship with Diddy. People are saying the Carters, Beyoncé and Jay-Z, are trying to look perfect in public, but are really panicking in private. Why? Because Jay-Z's name has been mentioned in those crazy Diddy court cases. One of Diddy's accusers even said Jay-Z was there during a very bad thing that happened when she was only 13 years old. The case was thrown out because of a small legal problem. Everyone still remembers that Jay-Z was named in a case by someone called Jane Doe. She said both Jay-Z and Diddy were part of something very bad that happened when she was just 13 years old. Even though the court threw out her case, Jane Doe didn't give up. She came back again saying she still means every single word she said before. Her lawyer, Tony Busby, shared something shocking. He said Jay-Z sent 2 private detectives to Jane Doe's house to scare her and secretly record her when she didn't have a lawyer with her. And here's the surprising part. Jay-Z's team actually said, yes, we did send those people, but they claim everything was done properly. But the timing, the secrets, and all the pressure, it doesn't look good. Especially now that fans are wondering if this big problem is what's really keeping people away from Beyoncé's tour. Jay-Z's team is saying they didn't break any laws, but Jane Doe is standing strong. In her court papers, she said she was shaking the whole time those detectives were talking to her. Even though they tried to seem friendly, she felt very scared. That's really serious. To make things super clear, she said again, she still stands by her story and she's not backing off Jay-Z. According to her, this bad thing happened at a party after the 2000 MTV VMAs in New York. In her own words, I never stated whether once or 4 times that Mr. Carter did not assault me. She's making it very clear that Jay-Z wasn't just there. She's saying he was actually involved. 50 Cent won't stop talking about it. He keeps calling out Jay-Z and talking about his connection to Diddy, while everyone else in the music business stays completely quiet. 50 Cent is telling everything with no filter. But guess what? 50 Cent isn't alone anymore. Kanye West has now jumped into this mess, and he's taken it to a whole new level. Kanye went crazy about Jay-Z and Beyoncé in a bunch of wild posts on X, Twitter. He said the only reason they're so protected is because they have connections to powerful people behind the scenes. He wasn't trying to be nice at all. He said they're controlled by important people and even used some crazy words that got everyone talking. Kanye wrote something really shocking. He said, I call celebrities F-word, but I know they got no other choice than to explicit Jewish Ds to keep their status money and even stay out of jail. His post got flagged really fast. It was very strong language, and Kanye posted all this right after a secret phone call between him and Diddy was leaked on the internet. In this leaked conversation, Diddy was very upset. He was talking about how he's always helped his famous friends when they had problems, but now that he's in big trouble, everyone has disappeared on him. He said, I always spoke up to everybody you know and you know I ain't bitter. Now fans think Diddy was talking about Jay-Z. They used to be very close friends. Diddy even called Jay-Z his strategist, the first person he would call when things got bad. With Jay-Z being so quiet now, people are wondering, did he really end their friendship? Or is he just staying quiet until this all blows over? As soon as all the bad stories about Diddy started coming out in the news, Jay-Z and Beyoncé completely disappeared. They didn't make any statements or show any public support. They went totally silent, like they forgot Diddy ever existed. And when Jay-Z was named in Jane Doe's court case, he had his lawyer, Alex Spiro, quickly tell everyone that he and Diddy weren't even friends. Can you believe that? Imagine how Diddy must have felt hearing that after everything. Especially with all the rumors that Diddy once helped Jay-Z hide some dark secrets of his own. If that's true, then Jay-Z pretending they weren't close friends is really, really cold. Sure, Jay-Z managed to get his name taken off Jane Doe's official court papers, but let's be honest, people have been talking for a long time. Many have been looking at Jay-Z with suspicion for years, way before all this Diddy trouble even started. There have been constant rumors about him getting involved with much younger women and stopping anyone who tries to speak out about it. And then there's the story of Kathy White, an actress who sadly died after people said she was connected to Jay-Z. Some people think she was about to tell a big secret publicly. And guess who supposedly helped clean everything up? Diddy. According to Jaguar Wright, Diddy helped Jay-Z and Beyoncé deal with the Kathy White situation. She even says there's a video of what really happened. Now here's something really spooky. Just one day after Kanye West talked about these claims and criticized the Carters, something strange happened to him. He had a weird mental health episode at his old trainer Harley Pasnack's house. Next thing you know, Kanye was put in a psychiatric hospital. Was it just a coincidence? Some people don't think so. Let's talk about 50 Cent again. He's been picking on Jay-Z since March 2024, when government agents raided Diddy's houses. While everyone else in the music world was quiet, 50 Cent jumped on Instagram right away and started making fun of Jay-Z. He posted a funny picture, a milk carton with Jay-Z's face on it like he was a missing person. He wrote, "Anybody seen Jay? LOL." Puff said he ain't answering his phone, LOL. But 50 Cent didn't stop there. Later, he posted a picture of Jay-Z smiling and waving on the red carpet with the words, "Here is Jay-Z." It was a total joke, but he was making a serious point. Jay-Z's silence speaks volumes. And to make it even worse, 50 added, "Last seen waving at Puffy's jet lol." Then 50's longtime friend Tony Yayo supported him in a new Vlad TV interview. Yayo said it straight up. It's crazy that Jay-Z is now acting like he was never even close with Diddy when everybody knows they were tight for years. Now Beyoncé's fans, the Beyhive, are fighting back hard. They're saying 50 Cent is nothing more than a troublemaker who's obsessed with pulling the Carters into Diddy's problems because of his old fight with Jay-Z. But other people aren't buying that excuse. They're saying the Carters didn't need any help getting pulled into this mess. They walked right in by staying close friends with Diddy for so long, even with all those bad rumors that have followed him for decades. Let's not forget, there's tons of proof showing Jay-Z and Beyoncé were more than just business partners with Diddy. They partied together, went on vacations together, and were really close outside of work. Will we ever know the whole truth? Rapper Deo once shared that he first met Beyoncé at Diddy's house. That tells us a lot about how close they all were. And now, things are getting even more serious. Just last month, another person came forward with a very scary story, and Beyoncé's name was mentioned in it. According to a new court case filed by Joseph Manza, he says he was drugged and attacked at one of Diddy's parties back in 2015. And guess what? Beyoncé was supposedly at that same party. The event was meant to be a happy celebration for Christian Combs' birthday in Miami. But it turned into something terrible. The house where it happened belonged to famous music stars Gloria and Alio Estefan. Joseph claims that Gloria noticed something wasn't right and asked someone to get help, but Alio supposedly stopped that from happening. According to the court papers, once Joseph was completely drugged, he was taken through a hidden tunnel that connected to Diddy's house. The person who allegedly took him there was former adult film star Adria English. Now people are really wondering, with all these stories piling up, did the Carters, Jay-Z and Beyoncé really not know what was happening all those years? Or did they just ignore it? Here's where the story gets really disturbing. Joseph Manza says that as he slowly woke up after being drugged, he realized he was in a room with Jay-Z and Beyoncé. According to his legal case, Beyoncé supposedly asked why there was a half-naked white man lying there with an adult toy strapped to his face. And what was the answer? Someone reportedly told her, "It's a punishment. Diddy wants him to see what we do to snitches." That's so scary. The court papers go on to say that Diddy ordered Joseph to be embarrassed right in front of the celebrity guests. Joseph says he was stripped, forced to wear a thong, and had a black leather mask with a rubber dam pushed onto his face. It was zipped closed, and then a locking adult device was attached to it, sticking out of his mouth. The details are very graphic and horrible. Joseph says what followed were humiliating non-consensual acts that he described as part of a twisted freak-off. If these claims are true, this would be one of the most shocking celebrity scandals ever. But remember, these are allegations in a lawsuit that haven't been proven in court yet. This is where things become even more strange. Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, quickly came out to defend Jay-Z. He said Jay-Z wasn't even in Miami when this party happened. But here's what's odd. Spiro didn't say anything about Beyoncé at all. No, she wasn't there either. No, that's not true. Nothing at all. This silence has fans talking a lot. People are asking, if Jay-Z's team could so quickly say he wasn't there, why didn't they also speak up for Beyoncé? This seems weird since she was named directly in the lawsuit as someone who saw what happened to Joseph. Now more people are wondering, are Jay-Z and Beyoncé really as perfect as they seem, or is Jay-Z hiding behind Beyoncé's good image? Some think he's letting her be in the spotlight while he stays in the background, hoping all this bad news will go away. Many fans now believe Jay-Z is playing a smart game. They think he's staying quiet and using Beyoncé's good name to protect himself. Her fame might be working as a way to take attention away from stories about his possible connections to Diddy. Some people close to the music industry are saying something interesting. They think Jay-Z might be the real reason why Beyoncé suddenly started touring again. The timing makes people suspicious. Could her Cowboy Carter tour be a big plan to take focus away from Diddy's legal problems? Remember, singer Jaguar Wright also said some bold things recently. She said Beyoncé's fans should start something like the Free Britney movement. Jaguar even claimed Jay-Z might be giving Beyoncé things that aren't good for her and making her work too hard, all to protect himself. Making things even messier, 50 Cent recently said something very harsh. He claimed Jay-Z treats his marriage like a business deal. 50 Cent thinks Jay-Z uses Beyoncé's fame, talent, and loyal fans to shield himself while he does things secretly. That's a very serious claim. Now fans are questioning everything they thought they knew. So what do you think? Why isn't Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour as successful as her other tours? Is it just not as good, or is something deeper happening? Do you think 50 Cent might be right, that Jay-Z is using Beyoncé as protection from all this Diddy drama? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. We read all of them.